Hey everyone, welcome to this podcast episode where I'll be reflecting on my production journey in making my short film opening, Time Slips. I'm Mohammed Shadiq, the writer, director, editor, and one of the actors in this film opening. Let me walk you through how my skills developed from the very beginning to the final result. Before starting this project, I already had some basic editing experience from prior school projects. But this is definitely the most ambitious project I've ever worked on, as I was handling everything myself: the writing, the directing, the acting, and the editing all at once, with no partner. One of the first skills I developed was camera work. Since I was also acting in the film, I had to rely on my cinematographer, Alexis Lee, to handle the shots. That meant I had to clearly communicate my vision before each take so the shot came out exactly how I imagined them in the script. I learned how to give clear direction and how to look at footage critically and decide whether a take worked or not. In terms of editing, I learned a lot about sound design specifically. I hadn't really never thought about decibel levels before this project, but editing time slips taught me how important audio balance is. I learned to set dialogue scenes at around negative 19 decibels so the vocals stay clear over the background music, and bring the music up to around negative 14 for non-dialogue scenes to keep the energy up. I also learned how to layer multiple sounds together, like the upbeat background music, a ticking clock during the chip scene, and a record scratch at the wrist moment. One of the biggest challenges during filming was honestly just staying professional on set and trying not to laugh. Since Ethan is my actual friend, there were moments where we couldn't stop laughing during takes, which slowed down the whole filming process. We had to keep reminding ourselves to stay focused and get the shots done. Another major challenge was the watch scene where Mohammed accidentally slips the watch into his pocket without realizing it. That single moment took many takes to get right because I kept either dropping the watch on the ground or it would miss my pocket entirely. To combat this, I split the scene into two separate clips. First, I recorded the clip of Mohammed slipping the watch into his pocket. Secondly, I recorded the clip of Mohammed walking as if he doesn't know the watch is in his pocket. I then made these clips side by side so it looks like one. If I were to do this project again, I would plan my filming days more carefully and do rehearsals before actually rolling the camera. I think a lot of time was wasted on set that could have been saved if we had practiced the scenes more beforehand. I would also plan my shots more thoroughly in pre-production so I'm not figuring things out in every detail on the day of filming. Overall, this project pushed me way beyond what I had done before, and I'm proud of how Time Slips turned out. Thanks for listening.